What's up, citizens? Welcome back to the City Daily channel, and it's a sad one today. I'm so sorry. It's a sad day for all Manchester City fans this week. Our all-time goal scorer, Sergio Aguero, has finally announced that he's leaving at the end of this season, and it's a bad one. It's not great. I think it was somewhat inevitable. We all had a very strong inkling that it would happen, whether it was this season or next. I think it probably seemed more inevitable this season, what with the injuries and the rust that have been happening. But the sheer respect and admiration for Sergio Aguero is one that no City fan is ready to forget or easily move on from. The man has been with the club for 10 years. 10 years. Came in, made his mark immediately with fans, and has created some of the best goals and best moments the Premier League has or probably will ever seen. I mean, right. Let's just go through his achievements. Right. So, with Manchester City, he's had 384 appearances with the club, 257 goals, 73 assists, 7 Premier League Player of the Month awards, 2 PFA Team of the Year trophies, 2 Manchester City Player of the Year awards, 1 Premier League Golden Boot, 1 FA Cup, 3 Charity Shields, 4 Premier Leagues, soon to be 5, fingers crossed, and 5 League Cups. The man's won everything domestically. The only thing missing from his trophy cabinet is a Champions League, and fingers crossed we can get one of those this year. I mean, the man's a machine. He infamously wins our first ever Premier League title with that 93 minutes 20 seconds goal against QPR back in 2012, and has been instrumental in every one since. 13-14. In 2018 we had the Centurions, which he was instrumental in. 100 goals that season we had, and 100 points. The man scored lots. Formidables in 2019. Again, first ever domestic treble, which, as I said, has never been done by anyone else before. Sergio Aguero accomplished it with Manchester City. Obviously, the man has accomplished pretty much everything in the game. He's done so much. It's been a one-man goal-scoring machine for years, adapting to however we played and showing that he is obviously the best foreign import striker to the Premier League ever. Now, obviously, back in 2011, we signed a little 5'8" marvel from Atletico Madrid, and Sergio Lionel Kun Aguero del Castillo, that's his full name, by the way, what a name, became a Manchester City player. And if you asked anyone to name a Manchester City player, I'm sure one of, if not the first name that comes to mind, is Sergio Aguero. You ask people who don't even know about football, what about Manchester City, they'll say Sergio Aguero. Sergio Aguero, in many respects, has been the biggest face at this club for such a long time. Honestly, I don't know what more to say about the man. Everyone knows how great he is. Everyone knows that he is the best. The most hat-tricks in the league as well. I forgot to add that before. The most hat-tricks in the Premier League. He's beat Alan Shearer's record. Now, I think the club have been kinder to him with the way that they've done this. He had a one-on-one meeting with Pep earlier on Monday, who obviously thanked him for his time with him, and tried explaining some of the reasoning behind not renewing his contract and not entering those negotiations. Sergio then obviously met with Khaldoon, who again thanked him for his time with the club and all his efforts and everything. Fingers crossed, they also discussed where he wants his statue. And then Aguero was given time to prepare for his statement to be made just after the clubs on Monday night. And I'm sure for many fans this is the last thing they wanted to hear. And fingers crossed we can get back in stadiums and show Aguero the love and appreciation that he deserves by the end of this season. Because if not, it's going to have to wait for a testimonial. Probably one of the most attended testimonials of all time. Sergio's. Now, I know he's not dead. I know he's just going somewhere else. But Manchester City is a big club with a large fan base, and for many of those fans, Manchester City is a large part of our lives, and Sergio Aguero, by consequence, is also a large part of our lives, and we're losing someone that we've loved from the sidelines for 10 years, and that is sad to see. It's sad to see him go. You know, we felt obviously similarly with David Silva and Vincent Kompany. Now, their exits were probably a little bit more telegraphed. David Silva always said really towards the end of his latest contract that was likely it, and he'd go back to Spain. And Vincent Kompany had always sort of mentioned wanting to get into coaching. So that his departure made sense as well when he moved into coaching. Aguero's is probably a little bit more of a shock to fans, I guess, even though we had inklings and everything. There's still elements of it is a bit shocking still to fans. Now, in terms of how this looks from a Manchester City club side of things, I think this is very much a confidence thing. It shows the club are confident about strikers, and if you want to hear more about some of the options and things that we've got going for us, there'll be a video somewhere, not that way. There'll be a video somewhere near the end that you can click on, and I run through a couple of the options that we've got, and obviously I talk about Haaland because you've got to. Yeah, sad time, but we knew it was coming. We've got to move on. Let's not forget him, but let's get ready for life without him, and let's continue to show everyone that we are the Manchester City that everyone is scared of, even without Sergio Aguero. Thank you so much for your support, citizens. It means the absolute world to me. Obviously, this week's going to be a sad one with Aguero leaving, but tell me down below what your favourite Sergio Aguero moment is, and hopefully we can relive some of those glorious times that he's brought us. Yeah, thanks so much. Drop me a like if you like this. Obviously not liking Sergio leaving, but just liked a little roundup of things. And drop me a subscribe as well. There's way more content similar to this all around Manchester City. So let me know down below, again, what your favourite Sergio Aguero moment is. And thank you so much, citizens. And up the Blues.